Hi friends, welcome to Testing Tutorials Point. This is Lokesh and today we are going to discussing about one interview question here, the drop down related one. When I attended in the last week, there is a one interview. He asked me one question, that is a JavaScript if they are using for drop down to select. And in case, see, basically whenever we want to select the drop down value means by default it will become a the select drop down place it will present, right? If you see the example, okay, this is, see, this is my old URL. I can see here, if you click inspect this particular web element, you will see there is a select option, correct? If it is there select option, you can able to select by using visible text and index position and value. Any these three you can able to use and you can able to find it. Even you can able to identify by using for loops, right? These are four different formats you can able to identify one particular web element, and you can able to click and you can able to select in the drop down value. In jQuery, if they are not used, if you are going to inspect this particular one, see, in this my particular one, it is not a select one, but it is a dev. Okay, in select it is there, but it is not under anything, correct? And if you go inside, if you choose something value you want to identify, choose this one. And again, it's a different format. It is a UL. This is a list value. And again, if you expand the span, again you will see for choice one. This is a checkbox. Type as checkbox. If you checks, it will select. If you check this also, and this one, and this one, and this one. Like this, you can able to select by using checkbox. Right. But here there is no select, and this by default it is an input text box, and also it is inside that it is having a list of values. It is become a drop down value. How we can able to achieve? This is a one interview question I got it. Okay, just I need to share it with you in case if somebody is going to attend something interview, that moment you will maybe face this kind of issues. Maybe you will get that idea and you can able to resolve that particular issue. Due to that, for communicating purpose, I'm doing this one. In case if you are facing the something a different interview question and you can need to share to another person to go when while he's going to interview, you need to learn this one and going means you can able to comment that particular interview question into my YouTube channel. Then I will make it for another video for the interview question field place. Okay, and that entire playlist you can he can able to learn and he can able to go and crack that job. Okay, first we need to launch this particular location. Once we launch, then we need to identify first my drop down one. We need to click the drop down. Find a driver dot find element, a by dot. We can first we need to inspect. This is the one, and we can able to use for ID. Okay, ID, comma. I'm going to use this particular one dot a click method. Now I'm able to click. Now I'm going to use for time dot asleep. I'm going to use for 5 seconds. Okay, now I'm able to click here and I can able to wait some time. Once I click this one, I need to choose any one and I need to find particular one and I need to click. Even I can able to go ahead and take the XPath exact one, I can able to click it. But that's a hard code. In case if the tomorrow it is change the position, it will become a fail, right? To overcome that, how we can able to means first we need to identify which position it is there. You can able to see there is a span. Inside the span, you can able to see the list value, correct? And we can able to identify this particular combo class name. You can identify your class dots. We can able to use directly class name. It is a 45 classes are like the same name. It is presented 45. Okay, now I'm going to use for CSS selector to identify my class. Diver dot find element, and I'm going to use for by dot CSS selector, and I'm going to use for class name. Class name is nothing but span, correct? Mine is span, and dot indicate for the class name. I'm going to use for class name. For this, I need to store into one variable because we need to rotate for loop element. I'm going to use it. Now I'm going to rotate my for loop. For loop elements, we can mention this a list because the list values, right? We can able to use for list. Uh, List values, and this is element in list values. Okay, now I need to print my list values. Print element dot text. Okay, in element dot text I need to print my all the values. Whether it is printing or not, we'll see here. Now I'm going to use it my class name jQuery dropdown.py. Okay, now if I'm entering this one and I need to choose my values, all the drop down values, whether it is presented or not, I need to print it. It is maximize. It should click. It clicks, and now you can go ahead and see. Web element object is not iterable. Okay, single element. Oh, sorry, single element. You can able to find elements. You can able to see the rotation of that. Now all the option is printed. Some of the options not printed because of it is empty. Right? Now I can able to print my web elements. Now I need to choose a certain place, which is choose 3. Choice 3. I can able to go ahead and inspect, expand choice 3. When it is reached into a choice 3, I need to click for this choice 3. If element dot text equal a choice 3, then I need to use for element dot click, then I need to break it. Okay, I need to break the loop. Now one more time I'm going to run here. You can able to see now it will click that particular web element choice 3 and it will move out of that. Now it is, now choice 3 it is clicked and it is move out of that. It is breaked. Okay. And now we are able to click that particular element. And tomorrow you don't know which value you need to click it. Right. And for the user is asking to create one reusable function and to click for that particular web element. Then what we can do, and we need to create one reusable method for this function how we created. For this function creation we can able to go ahead here and we can able to create one function. The function itself will say that def select ddr, and I'm going to use for options comma a value, and inside that I'm going to rotate my same for loop one more time. Once it is reached, and it should move out of that. Now it should be looks like this, and I'm going to make it for options here, and I'm going to make it this into here the value. Okay, reformat, and we can able to save here. And now this function I need to call into in this location. Okay, and here my list is the options. This I'm going to passing here, comma, and I need to pass my value, that is choice. I'll make it for my choice 2. Okay, now I'm going to make it choice 2. If I run this function, it should call the function and it need to rotate the for loop, and that will find the value that particular location. Once it is find that particular location, it will click that particular button and it will jump out of that. Okay, now it clicks and it will click for choice 2. Okay, now even you can able to see here the break will happen here choice 2 place. This is a way we can able to create our reusable function into that particular places also. Okay, this is all about for my interview question jQuery how to we can able to select multiple select drop down values. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like me, please select, comment on my video, and please subscribe my YouTube channel, and don't forget to share your friends and colleagues. Thank you.